Hi, you guys. What's up? How you guys doing today? Yeah, I'm here. Finna eat me some lunch with you guys. I have some spaghetti. A little bowl of spaghetti that I have. You know, I like to eat spaghetti with crackers. I know that's weird, but I do. So, what's been going on with you guys? Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to my channel. And let's see where we go from here. So the last time I was here, I was ranting and raving. Bop, 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 bop. Don't want to do that no more. What's going on with me? Well, the weekend's coming up. That's a good thing. Can't wait for the weekend, you know. Not like it's gonna last that long, but you know, it's the weekend and I'm grateful to have one and have a job. So, guys, leave some comments down below. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys want to talk about. But I'm gonna tell you guys a little story about a police officer, right? Now, I'm not down in police officers. I used to work for the police, so I'm not down on them at all. But by this story, you can tell that some of them are crooked, right? So this is what happened. This happened in Florida. So in Florida, they have this community that they been saying that this one particular lady is driving erratic on the street. She's driving crazy on the street while kids are there playing. The neighbors and the community has been taking pictures of her doing this. So I have seen the pictures of her skidding off, not stopping for stop signs and stuff like that. So the community asked the police department to come and scan the area, make sure that everybody's, you know, stopping at the stop signs because it's summertime and kids are out there, right? So this particular day, an officer saw this lady run a stop sign. She didn't stop. So she didn't stop for the stop sign. So when he stopped her, they pulled up at her house. So she was acting up. She was talking about, I gotta take my groceries in the house. He said, well, if you leave, you know, you know, that's another charge. If you leave, that's another charge. You messing with police. I forget what he said. Is obstruction of justice. So she kept on talking about, I'm going to put my groceries in. I'm going to put my groceries. So she finally got on the phone and called her husband, which was in the house. Now, her husband is also a deputy. Now, mind you, police do this all the time. If you're a member or a retired police officer, some police will give you courtesy because they like family. They give you courtesy. So the first thing this her husband came up and said is, can I have a courtesy because, you know, I work for so-and-so and so-and-so. So he said, well, I will give you a courtesy, but what we're doing here is we got a lot of complaints about people running stop signs, people not paying attention to the kids on the street. So I have to issue this ticket out. So this man went on and on and on. So he wanted to talk to his deputy sheriff. See, this is where he went wrong. Now, your wife is all irate. You can't shut her down. You can't calm her down. She's all irate. She calling the officer an N-word, and you can't calm her down. So what happened was they had a hearing, and Oh, this man was drilled. When I say this man was drilled, I felt bad for him, but not that bad. But he was drilled by his superiors, because he was caught in so many lies, saying that the man said, I have to give you a ticket because this is how your wife is acting. He was saying, he kept on saying, well, I wanted to help my wife. I thought, they were targeting her. A lot of people don't like us in this community. And this officer is not even a street officer. He works in the jails. He don't have a police car, which he said that he pulls up with his police car and the neighborhood gives him stare at him and give him dirty looks. He said when he was trying to do tit for tat, which I hate, he was doing tit for tat and saying that this man, this police officer was, he was going to start giving their department tickets all the time. He said he was going to start giving their department tickets so that he'll feel what he's feeling right now. He said that the guy pointed at his wife and said, look at her, look how she's reacting, I'm going to give you a ticket. And he was trying to explain it to the wife, and the wife didn't want to hear it. Now, mind you, the husband coming out was none of his business. I don't care if you're a police officer or not. You coming out was none of your business. The officer didn't even have to talk to you, but he did. He entertained you. It took 20 minutes for one traffic stop was a fast ticket. Okay? So now that the husband in front of the superiors and stuff like that, he wants to apologize. He wants to say, he wouldn't have never did it if he had a second chance, and and he can't help what comes out of his wife's mouth, and if you can't calm your partner down, who can? So he was apologizing, but the man was like, I don't want to hear your apologies because you called 2 different officers and lied on this police officer. Plus your wife called him the N-word. He still was polite to you. He said, if I had to pick and choose who I want on the street and who I want to be on my back, have my back on the street, it wouldn't be you. And so this officer was pleading because he knew what was coming up. Now, the wife haven't went to court yet, but it doesn't matter if the wife go to court or not, because you didn't already put a damper in your husband's job. And I'm sure this is the job that pays for your car, pays for your mortgage, pays for all that stuff. And you want to get out there and you want to talk mess to an officer because you think that your husband is somebody, and he's not. He's somebody, but he's not somebody on the street. So he only works in the jails. So his superior was telling him that I'm disappointed in your behavior. I don't know what you're saying about different inmates. I see emails here that you calling the inmates different names. That's not appropriate. That's not what we're trying to run here. Them inmates already have a hard time, and here you will go calling them names and everything. Oh, he was giving it to him. He was giving it to him. Then he said, what do you think that your punishment should be? He said, don't answer right away. Think about it. Again, this man don't know when to shut up. He said, I don't have to think about it. I just think that, I made a mistake. I should have butted out. And since I didn't, this is what's going on. And my punishment should be that I get a slap on the wrist. He wants a slap on the wrist. I think the whole point of it, It wouldn't have been so bad if he could have calmed down his wife, if he could have told his wife that's not, the N word is not the nice word to say. And that would have, stopped everything, or put a halt to the majority of the stuff that his superior was saying to him, because, we know you lied. And he said, I don't want people to think that this is what our police department is about, lies. So he said, so I think your job should be on the guard shack. And this wasn't this year, it was in the winter. Well, it was in the winter. And he said, I think your job should be on the guard shack. Now, nobody likes the guard shack because you got to be up 24 hours a day. And he told him, he said, I'm going to put you on the guard shack for probably about 6 months to see, if your behavior have changed, if those emails have stopped, if you stop lying. I'm going to do that and make sure that, and he goes, and your pay is going to be affected. So if your wife is not working, she needs to get a job. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, because sometimes you be talking and talking and talking, and sometimes you need to shut up. You just need to shut up. So the moral of this story is, if you can't calm down your partner, and your partner's just talking, and you can't say anything, what I would do, I'd be like, look, it's not all that serious. We'll fight the ticket. Let's just go in the house, have dinner, period. There's nothing you can do about it right now. If I couldn't calm my partner down, and I'm gonna let her or him know, I can't say anything to you at this point. You won't listen to nobody. Any consequence that you have at this point is yours, and I'll walk away. Because I tried, and that's all you can do. So, I'm going to end that right here. Please like, comment, subscribe. Please watch yourself when you're out there with the police. Yeah, they're not all good. They're not all bad. But you still have to obey the law. And calling people out of their name or being racial is just not the way to go. So just watch yourself out there, It's gonna be summertime, and people are crazy out there. Kids want to play. They out of school, so let the kids play and not get them hurt. Don't ruin everybody's day. So again, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye for now.